Hi, you're hamming it up with Hollywood Helene, and guess where we are? At Hamcon 2007 in Torrence, California. This is the Southwestern Division, and we're going to be taking a look at all the events and booths and activities that go on during a Hamcon. It's my first, so I'm pretty excited. So stay tuned. I'll tell you something, one of the great things about ham radio, folks, is their spirit of volunteerism. From helping out victims from Katrina, we have the American Red Cross. They're always there to lend a helping hand, and that's part of Hamcon. One of the very first events at Hamcon is the Fox Hunt, where the whole group goes around and looks for hidden transmitters. So they're just about to get started over there. It's like the old English fox hunts, you know, where the fox tries to outsmart the posse. Well, that's the same kind of thing with ham radio, where these guys are trying to outsmart the one with this. There is a practical application to the fox hunt. The fox could be someone who is deliberately, maliciously blocking the airwaves, or it could be a downed aircraft. So there is a method to this madness. And to find those hidden transmitters, they need pretty good antennae. Now look at these rings, these beam antennas. That'll help you find some transmitters.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Master N6MI. Come on,
we're gonna have a meeting. 146, 565.
That's the official transmitter hunting frequency for Southern California. TASMA approved.
We should know that.
What time did you say? Time? Time. And why are we standing here?
Program radio.
Goodbye, you hunters. Good luck. You know, for a hotel, if you can't hail a taxi, you can hail a communications van. Can we take a look inside?
Absolutely, let's take one inside.
Oh, this is very cool. Lots of equipment, lots of different panels. Martin, why don't you explain how all this works?
Okay, well, what we have is a self-contained vehicle that has a generator and also has the ability to hook up to shore power and gives us 3 working positions here. What we have is radio station number 3 and number 2, which are basically mirrors of each other. So we have public safety radio equipment and amateur radio equipment. We also have a 3rd station down here that is our amateur television station, where we can feed amateur video in and then send it back out elsewhere. So putting in a WinLink station, which allows kind of like email over amateur radio.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, there's
cutting
a lot.
Edge, huh?
Cutting edge stuff, always looking for something new.
And right in the middle of the nerve center are the ham operators and volunteers and their vehicles here equipped with all kinds of different radios to help them communicate with each other. Could be the fire department, the sheriff's department, the police department. So one radio can talk to another. They're like the switchboard operator. No matter how sophisticated your radio, what's really important is the height of the tower. Whoa! I'm here with Gene and his mean machine. You've got to see all this stuff, all these radios. This one says disaster. What does that mean?
That's the radio that we use on our disaster communications repeater for our LA County.
And this one says call a maid.
That's California Mutual Aid.
Oh, I thought it was call a maid.
No, call a maid, yeah. No, that's statewide California, so everybody in the state can talk to each other when they're on that frequency.
Wonderful. What else you got here?
This one is Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, and a lot of these other ones are ham radio repeaters. The bottom one there is California Highway Patrol.
Wow. Do you ever get confused?
No. Actually, I don't. I even know what microphone to pick up for what radio.
Really? You could do it in the dark, right?
You can do it in the dark. It's very impressive in the dark.
Don't go towards the light! We've got with us a sergeant from the LA Disaster Communications Response Group, and this is Sergeant Jeff Jablonski. How are you doing? Tell me a little bit about what DCS is.
DCS is a group of volunteers. There's about 850 of them throughout the county.
We're stationed, our headquarters, out of the Emergency Operations Center in East Los Angeles, and then we have operators at every one of our stations throughout the county. We will assist with any type of disaster, whether it's a fire, a flood, an earthquake, some type of evacuations, or anything that ends up needing to be done at a station level where they need extra people to kind of help out with communications. And then we also cross-train them in a variety of other aspects, such as traffic control.
You know what they say, the bigger the tower, the better the signal. In an emergency situation, what's really going to be important is the height of the tower. And you know what? It blends so well with the palm trees. You can't tell the difference, can you? Not only do we have cool antennas out here, we've got some cool call signs. K7FE from Nevada. This is the Southwestern Division, and people are coming all the way from Tucson. This is a 2x2 call. 2 letters in the front, 2 letters in the back. Now, this is a 1x3 call. 1 in the front, 3 in the back. This is an amateur extra call sign. 1 in the front, 2 in the back. WA6P. Isn't this exciting? Well, whenever I get my first call, I definitely need this. Yeah.
This is the manual tuner, and if you listen, you can actually hear resonance as we go through there.
Time at Hamcon 2007, and you know what? The moral of the story is, when all else fails, amateur radio. Don't forget to visit the website www.arrl.org.